Yo, what's up? This is comedian Shang, and you're listening to Savage AF. Stop playing. Get at it.
Savage?
As what?
We savage.
As what?
Savage.
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 Savage?
Savage.
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 Yeah. We all the way live, y'all, right here. Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I am Black Pedro.
And this is Shang in the building. Yo, thank you for following us on all. Yo, did you see where I got that?
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Hit him with it. Thank you guys for following us on the Facebook page, but make sure you follow us on all social media at Savage AF Radio.
That's right.
Also, you can check us out a week from now, not even a week from now, this Monday for the podcast version of the show with Pop. I love that.
Shout out to Comedy Pop-Up for
Comedy
producing
Pop-Up for putting us down.
You can get us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all
Slacker,
those platforms. Yup, at your mama's house, everywhere. Grandma's back porch. You can find us everywhere.
And make sure you share and subscribe. If you don't share and subscribe, Pedro will come to your house. What will you do to him?
I will lick every piece of produce in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that
shit. He will come over to your house. I will come over to your house.
Cherry tomatoes.
And I will teabag everything you love.
Including the tea bags. You know what I'm saying? Bags. That's a double tea
Why
bag.
Is the tea bag? Why is this tea so salty? Well,
you know. That's Jasmine.
Might be my balls.
That's that Shang tea. All up in your grill.
Might be my balls.
Hey, y'all, this is Savage.
I like to say that.
If you're wondering why Shang is just talking about his balls, it's because this is Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. You guys, make sure you check us out live March 26th. Savage AF all up in your face at Levity Live in Oxnard. All right. All the way
I'm
live.
Sorry. Going to be at Levity Live in Oxnard, California for the Savage AF show. We're going to be telling you the other comics are going to be on the show. It's going to be a funny show. Black Pedro's going to be funny. He was funny last time, and he's funny all the time. And I'm going to be extremely funny, and somebody going to pee on themselves.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if it has to be you.
Yeah,
just to fulfill that prophecy.
One of us is
I'll pee on myself. Somebody's just to make
peeing,
that happen.
And somebody's peeing on something.
That's it.
And it's not gonna be R. Kelly.
Yeah, Robert's not invited to the show, guys. Yes. This is an adult show. He wouldn't want to be there anyway.
I know. There's not enough young girls.
Hey, yo. But we do have some intelligent, powerful, beautiful women in the studio.
Wow,
right now.
That was
you see what I did? You see how I segued that?
That was so
no young girl bullshit here.
Yeah, we get intelligent, powerful,
grown ass woman shit.
Queen Amazon women with supple breast of power.
They will hashtag the fuck out of you motherfuckers. You understand me? You better back up. All y'all back the fuck up.
No, it's just the way you said that. Just powerful women, Amazon warrior queens.
Hey, man, you know.
Yeah, that's the shit, though. But you are.
Yeah, they are. They are. And so
let's watch how many race jokes you say, though.
into these intros, man.
With some that was an inside joke.
I first got to meet this young lady at the Parlor here in Los Angeles, famed bar that does a lot of comedy there in Hollywood. And she put me on stage one night, and I mean, we've been like BFFs ever since.
It has been so
She braids my
special.
hair. It's fantastic,
If you guys start singing Frozen, I'm going to stab both you in the fucking face.
We can't stop.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie. Guys, listen. The one and only, very, very funny lady. Make sure you check her out, Miss Laurie Douglas, y'all. Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to be There we go.
Laurie!
Audience going wild. And also in the building, she brought along with her that backup because she knows we get wild here on Savage AF. So she was like, I'm not rolling in naked. I'm not dumb, right? Like, I'm coming with
Wait a minute. Why not?
Well, because of your ass. That shit you did last time. You know what it is.
That is true.
Case is pending. But,
case is pending.
Her backup on the squad, very, very funny lady. And by the way, you could check Laurie out. You've seen her on Laugh Tracks on True TV. And then this young lady here is on tour, touring colleges all over America.
America.
Before the Department of Education shuts them all down. She is on tour right now, the one and only Miss Reem Edan. Reem Edan. Yes.
What I go on, Reem Edan.
It does kind of sound like a Jamaican band.
It does sound like a
Reem Edan.
Reem Edan.
Boy, I got choice of the Reem Edan.
What a go on, girl.
What go on? What ya do?
What ya do, fancy.
Ladies, take the time to introduce yourselves. Let people know where they can follow you, where they can find you.
Social
what you
media,
have going on, guys.
the whole nine.
Laurie.
Awesome.
Hello,
I'm Laurie. Thanks for having me, y'all.
All day.
Excited. You guys can find me on Instagram, Laurie.Douglas.
Yes.
On my website, Laurie-Douglas.
Yes. You're into punctuation, I see.
I see. Yeah, it's some, I can't shake this bitch. This other Laurie Douglas keeps beating me to the punch with everything.
We know you.
So that's why you have to,
I have to throw these dashes in, J's,
question marks and shit.
I can have some people go talk to her.
Could you do that for me?
He knows the guy.
Well, I know a guy that knows a guy. And
Okay.
then if you want that, you got it.
Yeah,
all
I
right?
need it.
All right? But
Right
you're
in the
going to have to
kneecaps.
do a few things for us, too, okay? There's a couple people I wanted you to talk to. Too.
Okay.
All right?
Let's
all
go.
right.
Let's go.
we
Let's
got
go.
Laurie
Go, go.
Douglas on Insta.
Yeah.
Laurie Douglas.
Yeah.
Pedro, there's a lot of these.
Dash.
Laurie Douglas. That sounds like a rapper. Laurie Douglas. She did that rhymes. Hey.
No, the way you said that. Yeah.
That shit ain't funny, man. I'm afflicted.
Hey, man, we're already losing sponsors with your bullshit. Now,
My bullshit.
I'm
Whatever.
fucking with you. Now, look, hey, News, don't say shit.
He
Listen.
threatened to dip balls in everybody's teeth.
No,
and
but now the Stuttering Association is not going to give us money.
that's an association. Hilarious.
I mean, I think so. It takes so long to talk to them on the phone. It's fucked up.
The
That's
hotline
wrong.
ain't so hot.
Yeah.
Reem Edon, where can they find
Reem
you?
Edon. You can find me at Laurie Douglas with no period.
Ayo. The kids like that one. The kids like that joke.
No, you can find me. I got a very specific name.
I see.
So it's Reem Edon, REEMEDAN on all the socials.
Okay.
And the YouTube.
There's no other Reem Edon out there stealing your career titles. I get
There
that.
was one once. She's gone.
we took care of that.
Yeah, I had some people over and talk to her.
Ladies, where are you
nothing.
from? Where are you from, ladies?
I'm from Texas.
Texas. Hello.
Dallas,
Welcome to
Texas.
America,
Dallas,
girl.
Texas.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you said Dallas because everywhere else in Texas.
Yeah.
No,
I
we
like
were
Austin.
talking about it earlier. We
Austin is-
love Austin and El Paso.
No, I like Austin, Dallas, Houston, Killeen, Waco, Tucker, all those
Whoa.
kind of places that
Yeah.
are off in the cut where teeth are optional are just absolutely scary
That's
fucking
scary
places.
I've never even gone anywhere in Texas where it has been teeth optional.
Yeah.
I've chosen to not go.
No, because I mean a Dallas crowd is actually a really good comedy crowd. Houston crowd's a great crowd. Austin is actually is like San Francisco to me. It's
Yeah.
like performing in San Francisco. But when you get way the fuck out in Texas, I'm talking about way out where it's like, hi, what you doing, pretty girl?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah,
No.
it gets scary.
It gets scared. Kids are shirtless, shoeless. That's when you know. When you
Yeah,
get to a
and
neighborhood, you're like,
parentless too. There's no
Yeah,
adults
they're
around.
They're just in diapers. You're like, what the fuck
They're
is
at the
going
gas
on?
station buying stuff by themselves. You're like, what the fuck?
So why is this kid buying cigarettes?
They got a
he's
note
3.
and a $20 bill, and it's like, what the fuck is this guy?
My mom told me to hang out here.
She said,
She said she'd be coming back.
Reem, where you from?
I am from Fort Collins, Colorado. My parents are Iraqi, so I'm first generation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, Fort Collins, a lot of weed.
Yeah, and we were first to get to legalize weed.
Yeah, good job on that.
When I start smoking, that's the first place I'm going to go.
Fort Collins.
Yeah,
There's not a lot to do there besides
that's true.
smoke weed.
Exactly.
Smoke. There you go.
That's a,
Nothing to
Good point.
distract you from good old
I
weed
think
smoking.
that-
I like
I think that's the reason I was going.
Have you ever gone back to Iraq?
I have been back to Iraq.
Iraq.
In 2000, right before shit hit the fan. I went, saw me some Saddam.
Okay.
It was nice. It's fun times. Had a couple
Saw me
picnics.
some Saddam. That's,
I don't
that
know
should be
how
the
to take that.
That
shit.
should be the name. That should be the name of
Right.
your next comedy album. Saw me some
Saw me
Saddam.
some Saddam.
Saddam.
and
Saddam.
but I see you turn and came right the fuck back here.
Oh yeah, I was never trying to leave in the first place. I was like, do we have to go on this field trip? I'm cool.
I'm good.
I'm in Fort Collins. Like we got Twinkies. Everything is fine.
Everything's
Twinkies and weed. They have
Exactly.
neither over there.
Our food here has no expiration date. I don't need to go back to Iraq. We're cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. I've been to Afghanistan twice to entertain the troops.
I've been
and
there.
they wouldn't take us to Iraq because it was so dangerous at the time.
We went. I did Fallujah, so that was really dangerous. But
There you go.
but the jokes worked, and I had a good set. So fuck it.
Which is all that really matters.
That's all that
awesome.
matters.
That's awesome.
4 confirmed kills. So how long have you ladies been doing comedy, respectively?
I've been doing it for 3.5 years.
Awesome.
Ah, newbie.
Yeah, I started back in like 2013,
Uh-huh.
but was super inconsistent with it at first.
Okay.
So like three and a half years.
3.5
consistently.
years.
What do you think it was that had you inconsistent, Laurie Douglas?
I think it was because I couldn't figure out how to book shows.
Okay.
I would like get on a run and then I was like, okay, I'm exhausting the like 2 bookers I know. They're like, okay, Laurie, we're not putting you on this show again.
more bookers.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Or create your own shows. Because a lot of, unfortunately, because we were talking about this to another comic, female comic, is sometimes you have to create your own shows because they won't give you the opportunity to go, you know, fuck it. Then I'll make my own show. And then that show becomes hot. Then other comics want you, hey, I'll put you on a show with you here. But I mean, unfortunately, I think that's in Hollywood, that's how they have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because if for some reason, like when I do shows, it'll be all white male and me.
Yeah.
And it's just to be the truth. That's just, I guess, the way they book the improv. I've tried me and Pedro. They have us on the show together. They go, oh, that's a lot of color.
Woo, we're over blacking this thing.
Yeah.
Like, could you be brown, Pedro?
And it's
for a
like,
little
yeah,
bit,
there's
or-
5 other comics on the show. Is this a black show? No.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
No, the improv. I'm serious. The improv has actually said it. Well,
And
did I say that shit? I'm trying not to get booked at
a lot of clubs.
I just dissed Liza Schlesinger, and I didn't diss her. I just said she wasn't as strong as I thought she'd be.
No, you absolutely dissed her, dog.
I
And
did
it's
not
the
diss
first
her.
time. You hate her.
I did not hate her.
I feel
Did you
like you
watch her and
threatened
you weren't impressed?
No, I worked with her multiple shows, and everybody hyped her up so hype.
Yeah.
When I saw her, I thought she was going to just monster the crowd, and she barely got laughs.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, everybody has an off night. I get it. Then the next show and the next show. And I was just like, oh, maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
It could be my taste in humor. But if the audience, and it's like 400 people deep, so it wasn't like it was a little tiny crowd.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there, and you can hear people going, so when do we get our coat? Is the coat? Can we get our coats now? I'm serious.
That sucks.
Damn.
But then I'll see other like comics that people have hyped up, and I go, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, but a bunch of my friends are like, she's the best ever. Wait till you see her. She's awesome. She's cutting edge. And I saw her and went, no, she's not.
No, that's actually Laurie and Reem. They are the best two comics.
These
you will
are
ever
the best ever.
ever.
Number one.
Yeah.
Reem, how long have you been in the game?
2.5 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at you, little
and
young.
she's on college tours already?
Yeah, look at her go.
What got you into it?
What got me into stand-up?
Yeah, besides the judge's order.
I hated my
The
but
youth outreach program.
My dad was like, we need a reason to stay. So.
Get the job.
No, exactly. I always said I would start comedy, and then I snapped at my day job, and I was like, fuck it, I need to do something else. And gave myself a deadline to go to an open mic, and then the rest is history.
You just had a thing you were like, you always wanted to do stand-up?
I mean, I always said I would do it. I was always the funny friend. And so I was like, yeah, in college, I'm going to do it. And then I was like, yeah, when I moved to LA, I'm going to do it. And then I never did it. And it wasn't until I was miserable in my life that I was like, I got to do something. And then started, and I was like, why have I not been doing this the entire time?
Because it's a miserable career.
It's horrible.
no, but let me ask both of you this. I'll start off. When you first did it, did you get hooked, or was it like a slow burn? Because some people do it once and go, oh yeah, this is it. I like, once you get that first good laugh, you go, oh, fuck that, I'm hooked. I'm done.
It's like heroin.
Yeah, no.
Does it crack
Like you said, no, I asked Pedro that before. Pedro was like, no, I just knew. I just fucking knew. And I thought if I don't do this, he said the creepiest shit. He said if I don't do this, I'll be hanging from a ceiling fan.
No, what I said. What I said.
It was
is-
creepy. It was a creepy
What
thing.
I said was, so it was a conversation about me and my ex-fiance, right?
Yeah.
And she basically wanted me to stop doing stand-up and become an educational therapist. And I was like, I could do that, but one day she would have came home and gotten kicked in the head. Not because I'm violent, just because my feet would have been swinging from the ceiling fan. You know,
That
it's like,
was-
hey, honey, I'm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's just like, oh shit. So like, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, you know, there's some jobs you do where it's like, you know, you aren't your job. You know what I mean? Like you're a separate person. It's like, nah. I think with most stand-up comedians, like this is us.
Yeah.
Like we are absolutely tied into the persona of being a comedian. It defines our existence on this planet for a lot of us.
Being at night, going to
You know what I
work
mean?
on material.
Yeah, it's just a part. And if I stopped doing it, you know what I mean? Especially after.
I don't think you'd be
And at
you.
the time, I was like 12, 15 years into the game. Like, if I had stopped doing it then, what the fuck was I doing with all my life before that? So it's like, you know, I'm on this path. If you can't walk with me, then you're getting kicked in the head by the ceiling fan. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just how it is.
So okay.
Completely.
Did you get hooked, or was it a slow burn?
The first time I did it, I was hooked. And I did like a bringer show at the Comedy Store, killed it, and then did a couple more shows, and then I had like a reality hit me. I did the Improv, and I was like in between David Spade, Chris D'Elia, Dane Cook. I wouldn't say
not
I
quite ready for-
bombed,
not quite
but
ready
I
for that
just
job.
it was I drank before my sets at that time, and I just did not do well. And I then at that point was kind of like recluded for a little bit.
Right.
And then realized like bombing is a part of stand up.
Right.
And that like is what makes you a better comic.
Yeah.
And then once I kind of got back into it that 3 years ago was when like it just took.
Right.
And
then you said, this is cool.
Yeah.
What made you start this crazy shit that you do? What, like, did you just, you said you snapped.
I snapped.
Like at your
She
job.
was the
like,
funny. She was the funny friend.
I was the funny
your,
friend.
What was your day job?
Well, that's the thing too, is I had a very glamorous day job. I worked doing movie marketing. So when I moved out here, my first job was at Paramount, and then I went to Disney, and then I went to a company called STX. And so I was like,
I know, yeah.
so I was like at red carpets and like doing that, and I just being creative adjacent, like 20 feet away from stardom and people like doing it, and you're just like, yeah, I'm over here with the napkins. Do you need a napkin? I was like, fuck this. Nope, we can't do it.
And then one time she snapped, hey, yeah, take your own shit.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Ben Affleck.
I don't have a napkin.
No napkin for your fucking sweaty fucking palms. And then you just, I'm going to do stand up down at just Magooby Club.
At McGoobers.
At the
So
Laugh Hut.
exactly. Yeah, no, the first time I did it was immediate. I was like, I got to do this.
Yeah.
I think my closer today is something I wrote at my first open mic.
So you felt it like that.
I
that
felt
shit,
it, yeah.
Because some people do it just like, I know some comics that do it just to get pussy. I'm serious. And I go,
really.
Ladies, are you in this just for the pussy?
Well, that's
No,
like
no.
a nice.
oh, wait a
Nice
minute.
kickback.
Hold
it's
up.
a nice kickback.
It's a nice. I mean, it is part of the business. No, I know. Like to me, a friend of mine, woman I thought I was seeing.
Until she changed the locks.
I mean, after all the sex we had, I thought we were seeing each other. Well,
Right.
you weren't. She was using me for this incredible
Shame.
dick of death I have.
That's called.
Dick of death.
It's called a hooker, Shane.
It's
She's not
okay.
yours.
I pay. I know, but
It's
she was
just for
mine
the-
that night.
Just for the hour, man.
No, but I'm gonna tell you right now. She said, I noticed you don't ever like are checking for women after shows. I'm actually going over my set. Like, oh, okay, I did that bit. I forgot that joke. Like, even if I have a killer show, after the show, I'm thinking about the
Yeah.
show and what I'm gonna do on the next show. And then I was talking to some comics and they're like, man, I'm just here to get some pussy. I'm like, you're not worried about your show? What? You creepy. Ew.
That's crazy.
Mr. Trump, my bad. What the fuck was that?
Guys, I can hear you talking about me. Okay? What the
I'm
fuck?
right. You go
that
like this.
punani.
Pedro
You
goes,
know me.
I'm right here.
Quick, build a wall.
I just go out and just
So,
stand.
not that- Like,
with a trench coat and nothing else, like ladies.
No, like for you though, like obviously it's different for women because as a woman comic, you're gonna get the bullshit of chauvinism right off the bat. And
Yeah.
where they say, women are funny. And you're both very attractive, so you're gonna get that. Oh, she thinks she's cute. Fuck her. Don't get it twisted. Women think that while they're watching women on stage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is so much backbiting, catty bullshit, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, do you worry about that? Like, but I know you're not in it for the dick. I know that.
I'm Muslim. Let's take
So
a step back.
let's just take a step back with that. But no, I'm saying like there's.
Wait, how do you make other Muslims then?
Yeah, I mean,
Where do Muslims come from?
it's not like a pod in the
Never
back.
answered that question. Yeah.
She answered it. No, I'm saying, so like, it is more difficult for you. Period. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. It's more difficult. But even with that, you still said no. This is it.
For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
In fact, it might be a motivating factor.
I
Yeah,
told you, Shane,
definitely.
these were brave warrior women. These aren't, I didn't bring on
okay.
We're
the,
here.
this isn't the Pinterest Club of Southern
We're here.
California.
Okay, my
I
bad.
don't feel like women though. I don't think that when a girl's on stage doing her shit or a woman doing her stuff, I don't think that guys in the crowd are like, yeah. I mean, I think guys want to fuck no matter what. But I feel like sometimes after my set, a guy like might have been like, I want to fuck her, and then after my set's like, maybe not. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
This
I don't
one has
think that
opinions.
comedy
We're not
has-
into this.
Yeah, I don't think it has the same appeal for women like it does for guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Do you
mean,
know
for
what I-
me,
like, we're
for me,
guy-
a woman who can make me laugh, that is very attractive to
Yeah?
me. You know what I mean? Like, because we spend so much time making other people laugh that it's,
Yeah.
you know, somebody who can actually make me laugh is like, yeah, that's an attract. Because yeah, people are attracted to funny people, funny things. So when a woman is like that, I personally do find it attractive. So it works for me.
Then why am I single?
Answer that.
I'm
now.
asking myself the same thing. Well, I'm
Well,
kind of
but that's just me. But I think there is something like society wise, you know, where do we as guys get this shit from? Like for me, stand up just reminds me of being at the lunch table in middle school. You know what I mean? And you sit around and you talk shit about each other and your mamas and who's
Is it-
stank and
no, is
who's
it still
broke
like
and-
that
yeah,
for
yeah.
you?
I mean, but I'm just saying,
Like-
culturally growing up, that's like a guy's thing, right? Like girls don't really sit around like that in that arena and like have a bunch of people going ooh or oh shit or ha ha ha, right? Not usually. So I just think
Look
that
at Pedro's shoes.
Yeah, like-
What are those?
so like I think when women do stuff like that, especially well, it can be off-putting for men, right? They're just
Yeah.
like, wait, what is that? That
Wait a minute. She just
she's
did.
talking shit, bro. And
She
it was
talking
like,
shit about my
like-
penis. This is bullshit.
I had a bunch of my homies, like a few of my homies didn't like my college sweetheart because she was like a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she could talk shit, and her and I would go back and forth like that, and that's one of the things I loved about her. But you know, sometimes the homies would get around her and they try and say something, and she'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what?" Blah blah blah. And she, you know, she'd hit him with a
then-
toothpick and a
and then-
biscuit,
They weren't
and then
ready
they're
for
just
it.
standing there like, "Man, your
Hey, yo,
girl
man.
is rude,
Yeah.
man." And I'm like, "Shut your punk
But
ass."
stand up wise, okay. The other thing is, a friend of mine said that she would be afraid to go on the road. I was going to ask because when we have female comics, I would imagine I'd be afraid because after you come off stage, you know, there's a creepy factor to people. I really
Yeah.
liked your stuff, and they start rubbing your pinky.
He's touching
which-
my pinky
Right now, I'm just trying to show. I thought you were very. That's creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you ever get afraid after you do a set because it's something you said on stage, because somebody's going to come at you or anything like that? Because that's what she told me. She said some edgy shit on stage, and some dude cornered her. Like,
Really?
you're a woman. You can't fucking say that. I'm like, what is
Wow.
this?
I'm more fearful of the YouTube comments, to be honest.
Really?
I get
Yeah.
some aggressive
The trolls
shit
are
on
what you're
yeah.
afraid
yeah.
of.
Yo, the Middle Eastern trolls are worse. They're like,
Like-
this bitch whore is sucking the American, you fat, you dick. I'm like, where's the insult?
What?
First of all, where's your grammar check,
Exactly.
asshole?
I'm like, what? I want to be insulted, but I don't know how to take this.
So, like, within the Muslim culture and religion, you're having a lot of backlash.
some
or
backlash,
Okay.
yeah. But I'm assuming because I don't really talk about anything too racy in my
Right.
my set. Like I'm not clean, but I'm like more edgy and stuff. So that's not more what I fear. It's more like the cultural backlash that I get depending when people take me as like the spokesperson on behalf of like all Arabs and all Muslims, and I'm not. I'm not trying to
Right.
play that card.
You're you.
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah.
you're like edgy and flashy for showing your hair though, right now, right? Like, is that
There's
is
a
that
lot
some-
of skin showing right
I
now
know,
too.
it's good.
I see
Look at
an
all that elbow,
I
girl.
see an
Yeah.
elbow.
Look at all that elbow,
Well,
guys.
so would you ever?
I think that there's a little bit of an intimidation factor of going on the road, especially like by yourself as a woman, can be a little bit.
in a car, just
Yeah, and then have like just stopping at random hotels and some of that would be a little
Gas
bit.
stations and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't ever really feel fear after getting off a stage. I'm like, I got an adrenaline rush. I'm feeling fucking good. I'm like, bring it on. I don't feel that so much. But I mean, if I was in Texas and I was doing my Trump jokes and stuff, yeah, maybe I would feel like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna have people talk to me after this.
But a dang dong dang.
Yeah, but not so much.
You
Sometimes
think
I
you're
get-
funny, don't you?
You think you're funny, huh, bitch?
You ain't from around here, is you?
No, yeah,
No, but
for real.
I think that part of it would be intimidating for me. But I do get creeped out by like people that follow me and then they come to my shows and I've never met them and then they come up to me like I know them and don't introduce themselves. Like that part of it can be kind of creepy.
Hey, how was Pilates today? You're like, what the fuck?
look really nice. Oh, those tacos.
I saw what you were doing on the gram today. I loved it.
So
What?
cool.
What?
Hey guys, if you're just tuning in and you're wondering why we're stalking each other on air, that's because we are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents
Dash Comedy.
y'all. We have Laurie Douglas and Reem Idan in the building.
Why you say read me, Don?
Reem Idan? I'm saying
No,
it
that's
right,
how you
right?
say it.
Pronounced Ramadan.
Got your ass.
Gotcha.
But a dang dong dang.
No, you're good. It's
Hey
pretty
guys, Savage AF, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna have some hot new music for y'all. We're gonna talk a little bit of shit about Will Smith and HIV. So fun stuff coming up, guys. We'll be right-
What the fuck?
Will Smith
What
and
the
HIV.
No.
That's it, guys. And new
No,
music.
this is a nice.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're
Savage.
doing. That's it. Savage.
AF.
Savage AF. That's
We'll
it.
be right back.
Bye. Yep. Yeah.
We
Yo,
right
what's
back
going
at
on?
y'all. Savage AF live right here on Marcus King Presents
Dash
Dash
Comedy.
Comedy. I am Black Pedro.
And this is Shang in the building. I want to tell y'all something again. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at Comedian Shang.
At Black Pedro.
And you can follow us on Savage AF Radio and on the Facebook. That's very important.
On the Facebook.
On the Facebook. On the Facebook fan page. You can actually go to our fan page, like us, and share us. Fuck with that.
Yeah, don't be stingy, man.
Yeah,
Pass
don't
it
be-
around
yeah.
like drugs. Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, follow
Savage
it,
AF
share it.
is the page, y'all.
And yeah, make sure you share it with all your friends, and then share it with their friends, and our numbers will get even bigger. So
Yeah,
we appreciate it. You know.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what? The last numbers, I thought they were lying. I thought they were bullshitting us on the numbers, and I was like, because I guess that matters to radio
No,
people.
I think
radio people.
I think 700 million listeners is.
I think it's a little something.
That's what we're working.
We're
on,
doing
so.
okay with
Yeah, we're
it
doing
now.
all right with that, guys.
You better subtract that by a lot. No, but we're doing all right. So
That's right, y'all.
we've been here for how long? We been doing this shit, man.
We're coming up on a year, man.
Fuck.
It's coming up.
When did you guys meet?
Well,
God damn.
technically, it was probably like 99, 2000, and you used to have a room at Mixed Nuts, which is now the Comedy Union.
Yeah.
And so I used to be on that night a lot. But then it was really like 04, and that's the time I was hosting at the Hollywood Improv a lot. And it was like a Friday or a Saturday night, and Shang was on the show. We were talking outside after the show, and it was basically like, you know, it was kind of like what we call a Magic Negro scenario, where, you know, Shang was like, so yeah, and I was like, yeah, they have me host here a lot. He was like, you host here a lot? Negro, don't you know they don't let black people host here on the weekends? I was like, for real? So like, I think he was taken by that, and I was like, yeah, but I can't get out on the road. He was like, well, fuck it, I'll take you on the road with you. So that's how that's
Literally,
That's
like it was like, okay, let's go, and that's
Yeah.
what we did. And
So appreciate
we
that.
did a lot of crazy fucking road gigs.
Yeah,
and
man.
I had my son, my Cameron, fucking
Cam Bam.
Cam Bam, yeah. I get with Cameron. He's 6'1", no, he's 6'2" now, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucks my head up.
nice.
I'm 6'1", so he's 6'2", and he's starting to be talking like, "What's up, Dad?" It's fucking my head up.
that
I'm
little
gonna
bass
can
in him.
I borrow your shoes? I mean, literally, we wear the same size, so I'll come home and like, "Yo, man, I just came over." And he got the keys to my place, so I'll come over. Yeah, man, I just came over and borrow some of your shoes.
You're like, first of all,
Better
take all
bring
that
those
damn
back.
bass out your voice when you talk to me, son.
He came over, borrowed clothes and shit. Fuck wrong with you, man?
Hey, y'all, we are live in studio right here, Savage AF on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. In the building, we have Reem Edan and Laurie Douglas. Ladies, how are we? Let the kids know. Because Savage as fuck is for the kids, man. Let
Yes.
the kids know where they can follow you guys,
You can follow me
you
at
ladies.
Laurie.Douglas, and then Laurie-Douglas, my website,
Yeah,
and that's about it.
that's it. That's all you need right there.
That's
Reem.
all you need.
That's all we need.
Reem, hit them with it.
Reem Edan, REEMEDAN. On all of the socials and then
All the
the
platforms.
.coms.
The .coms.
On the .coms.
On the interwebs, y'all. Hey, man, so check this out. Case number 2 of cured HIV has been reported, guys. Are we excited?
So
No.
excited.
The kids are excited because now they can
No.
fuck without condoms and cure the AIDS, man, right? Isn't that why we're...
No, that's not.
That's not what
No, that's not what we want.
That's not what the point of
I
this
think that's really not the
is?
point of it.
That we won't
But no,
need-
there was a joke. What was the joke the comic said? It said, as soon as the day they cure AIDS, there's going to be fucking in the streets.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Who said? Who's the comic?
you better sell your condom stocks
Yeah,
the day before.
there's
'cause
going to
that's-
be, are you kidding me? You can cure this shit? I am fucking everybody.
So this story fucked my head up, right? Because they're like 12 years after the first reported cure patient, which happened in Berlin 12 years ago. This is occurring in London again. But it fucked my head up because I was like, wasn't Magic Johnson the first person to beat HIV? I mean, I was fucking 14 in high school when he
And he's
announced
still
he had HIV.
kicking around.
But the last I heard, they had found no traces of the virus in him anymore. And I'm like, well, what does it? Is why they not talking about Magic? Because I don't think Magic has the HIV
good
anymore.
point.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like he's. I mean, you can't. I mean, he's Starbucks and Fridays and all
He's
this other
healthy.
shit since then.
He
Yeah,
looks- he looks-
cookies fine. Everybody's good. You know what I mean? Like so,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, his son is out gallivanting. And, you know, it's.
Yeah, his son is, yeah.
But this is it, guys. We're on our way to a cure. I think. Yeah. No.
I hope.
Nobody's
So that's
excited?
good.
I-
Wouldn't it
I-
suck though to be cured and then you get it again?
But then you beat it, right? Then it's like the flu.
Yeah,
then you
then
just
you're
get
just
your
like,
little
okay.
HIV. They give you a little HIV.
Yeah,
to
but
beat the
that
HIV.
would suck though. It's like, hey, sorry, man, you got AIDS again. Fuck.
Damn it! We're gonna have
nah.
to go through all of that again.
You know what? AIDS me once, shame on you.
AIDS me twice.
twice. You know, we can't get AIDS again. Is basically.
I
the
don't even
point.
know if I feel uncomfortable even talking about it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a cure for,
Do
and
you feel like
actually,
we're,
it's not for
putting it out
AIDS.
there that,
It's for HIV.
We're putting it.
They
out
have
there.
cured the HIV.
Well,
so
how did they cure it?
How did it happen? Look at her, right on point there.
Steps ahead.
You know what? With your woman's intuition, shut your mouth.
Her
I
lady
have my
senses were
crystals.
Your
tingling.
lady senses. Shut your
crystals.
pie hole, woman.
My crystals help me.
She's like, the moon told me. So yeah, basically through bone marrow transplant, they feel like
Okay.
this is the key factor that's happened in both cases.
So we can cure HIV, but people won't get vaccinated. This is what's happening right now.
They don't want to vaccinate their kids. I don't know, and you know, this seems like they've been trying to recreate the Berlin patient that was 12 years ago. They've been trying to recreate this all this time. So it doesn't seem like it's a practical solution yet. And they haven't obviously perfected it. I don't think they even quite know that it is the bone marrow transplant, but it seems to be the one common thread between the two. So guys, listen, all you junkies out there, all you dick free motherfuckers who just you can't keep it in your
dog.
pants. Yeah, our president, one of them. You know what I mean? You out there fucking porn stars with no condoms on.
While your wife is at home waiting for you.
Yeah, pregnant. Your
He's
your
a
day is
fucking
coming, guys. Your
douchebag.
day. Keep fucking. We're gonna have a
Lonnie was like,
solution for
"Please
you
just stay
soon.
there."
I know.
We're gonna have a solution for you guys.
Shut
soon,
up.
so.
They love each other.
Sorry, did you say please just stay there? We're gonna have a solution for you guys.
Yeah, well, I'm saying just keep doing what you're
just
doing.
here, just don't die since you can control that.
If you can keep your dick on, we're gonna find us a way to cure it.
We're gonna cure it eventually.
Yeah, if your labia don't fall off first, ladies, we have a cure for that. It's coming. It's on the way.
That is such a weird PSA you just said. It's
I don't
just-
make these
keep it
stories
on.
up. I do
Hey,
not make these stories up.
if your vagina won't fall off, we'll be here for you.
If you still have one in 3 weeks, we
know.
have. Have we heard about this Will Smith story?
no.
Will Smith? All right, Fresh Prince of
First,
Bel-Air.
first
right?
off, he shouldn't be a genie. So go ahead. First
Yeah.
off, he looks weird blue. Go
Beyond,
ahead.
beyond the
Very
beyond the
weird
blue
blue
magic
movie.
he's trying to pull off with the Aladdin live action movie. He's also been tapped to play Richard Williams, who is Serena and Venus's dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we know about him, but he basically started the girls in the womb. I think he shoved a racket inside his wife
Oh, yeah.
and had them starting to play inside the womb, right? Has coached them basically their whole career since they were like 4 or whatever.
Got them to the level they were at. Let's
they're-
be real.
they're the most.
Now he's a cranky old motherfucker,
Yeah.
but he did really guide them to greatness.
He raised 2 of the most in Serena.
He's like the
most-
Jacksons. He's like Joe Jackson of tennis.
and
Yeah.
Serena would be your Michael. She
Yeah.
just kept her skin tone the same. But speaking of skin tone, there's some backlash now. Right now, we've heard the stories where Scarlett Johansson is taking on Japanese roles, and Emma Stone we're supposed to believe is Hawaiian or whatever. But people are actually, and this is within the black community, a little upset that Will Smith is tapped to play him because he's like, 82 shades lighter than Serena and Venus's dad, Richard. Like you see
Easily.
Richard, like he's like black, like
Like
blacker
black,
than me.
black.
I have
You
a
could
question.
take all the black in this room.
black, y'all.
Can
That black.
you get in trouble for blackface if you're black? Like if he was to go 10 shades darker, would that
Yes.
be okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
nah, that would not be okay. That would be a crazy thing to do. I think.
Do you think so?
I think they
I
should just
absolutely think so.
cast a darker skinned guy.
And here's my thing with it, right? Because actor is an actor, and at the end of the day, you want to embody a spirit, right? But I think when it's like a historical figure or a popular figure,
But
that
you can't- you know
we're all,
what?
there's an iconography to their face that
Yeah.
we're familiar with what they look like and how. And I know their father in that sense, right? Like you've
Right.
seen him all these years. I know what he looks like. Toothless old man, gray beard, all that stuff.
Talks
right?
a lot of shit.
Yeah, looks nothing like Will Smith. So I think if it's somebody that I'm familiar with their face, because Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness, like I didn't know what that guy looked like.
didn't look
so
anything
it didn't
like
matter to me.
Yeah.
Right?
But
It's
you
about
know
the
what
story.
though? Denzel played Malcolm X, and Malcolm X was my complexion.
Yeah, but there was
And
something
Denzel
about
was darker.
the gestalt though of Dennis.
Hold up, you can't just
Denzel.
hold up. You can't just gloss over Gestalt.
You know, they
I don't
had
know
the
who the
same.
fuck you think you
the
are, just
Same like
glossing over it.
demeanor. So like,
Yeah.
you could get Denzel to look like Malcolm, right? Maybe not be as light as him, but he embodied his image, I think, as well as somebody could. But like, and you know, Will Smith has played these other roles where he didn't quite look like the person, but those were people that I wasn't familiar with. Like Concussion, I don't know what that doctor looked like. But you know,
Ali.
He kind of he
Ali
came close. Yeah, he came close to looking like Ali, you know, and they're similar complexions. So you know, I have no problem with that. But like when it's way out, like if it was like Cicely Tyson starring as Betty White, you know what I mean, in the Coretta Scott King story or something, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense, right? So
That doesn't really happen with white actors. You know,
yeah, I mean, you know, it's sorry, Laurie, but all white people look the same, so it's hard. There's no I'm joking.
I've heard that.
wow, you actually said that out loud. Like you're supposed to keep that
we
in
know
your skull.
that. We know that. Come on.
Come on, everybody.
Come on, guys.
I'm
Fuck
Laurie,
your feelings.
I'm Laurie, by the way.
Oh, shit. My bad, Amy. No, but so people are wanting to see somebody like an Idris Elba or maybe even a Don Cheadle.
Idris is playing Bond.
I don't think that's not happening, is it?
I thought he was going to play Bond.
He's denied it, but the
Sure,
last
it
I
would
heard,
be fantastic if he played Bond.
if he did a Connery accent, or even like Mahershala Ali.
Oh my God, I love him.
You,
Oh my God, I'm
she almost
obsessed
jumped
with
out of her seat just now.
I was thinking of him.
Did you see Green Book? I didn't get to see
I
it.
didn't see Green Book, but he was so good in True Detective.
Oh yeah, I just
I
finished watching
haven't
it.
seen it. Is it good?
You
Oh
have
man,
to watch
yeah,
it.
yeah. I just binge watched it this past week.
I saw him.
Oh, it was
He's
so
in a
good.
movie Alita, Battle
yeah.
Angel, and he's really good. Like everything I've seen him in so far.
Phenomenal.
He was on Netflix. He was the villain in Luke Cage.
Ooh, I need to see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
he's
that's
a-
really good.
Yeah, he was the villain. But everybody's telling me True Detective, he knocks it out the park.
Yeah, no, it's.
But he just won an Academy Award, so he's good.
He's
chilling.
so good. He would
Yeah.
be good for that.
No, yeah, I mean he's a phenomenal actor.
So, do you feel like going on like a scale of going someone who is darker playing someone lighter is okay? Do you like?
So I think what it ultimately gets at is this a global bastardization of black skin.
Yeah.
Right. So for centuries now, Earth. The powers that be have told us that being dark is ugly, right?
Yeah.
And the darker you are, the uglier you are. So I think, and then within the black community, obviously here in America, there was always this light skin, dark skin thing, right? So there used to be a brown paper bag test, and if you were darker than that, then you failed, right?
What?
Like, yeah. So
Yes.
it's just a thing, right? That, and you know, it comes from a Eurocentric, you know, sort of construct that's been spun globally. So within that, I think when we see a light-skinned person being tapped to play a darker person, it just brings all of that back up, as
Completely.
if the lighter skin is somehow more beautiful or better or anything like that.
It's a better
you know,
choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, casting wise, I mean, you want to have Will Smith because he's box office.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
fuck that.
And I mean, and again,
I'll
he's a
book
generation-
Leonardo DiCaprio.
he's a generational actor.
Serena's dad. If
Yeah.
we gonna make some money,
But
No.
yeah, but Will Smith is you know a generational actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you're not complaining about his talent. I think it's just more like the casting choice. Like
Definitely.
I'm sure he can pull off the man's demeanor, but just visually, like you know, you're not gonna really see Serena and Venus's
all.
dad. In him
physically, he's way
physically.
more imposing than Serena's dad. Serena's dad's kind of a little crunkly. Guy, hit the ball, bitch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, at
And
this
Will
point,
Smith
like
is a big dude.
I feel like even the name, even like Mahershala Ali, like I don't know how far back they're gonna go, but like Morgan Freeman should be playing their dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is an older character. I don't know, you know, at what stage in their life they're gonna portray him, but like, yeah, I think there are a lot of actors that get closer to.
Okay, well,
To-
well,
just
let
looking
me ask
like
you
it.
this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask both of you. I'm gonna ask you, who would you have play you? If they did a movie on you
Oh, shit.
right now, no, if they had a movie on you and you could pick the actor, and if it wasn't you playing you, who would you pick? I know I'd pick for me.
Ooh, maybe start it off. Who would you pick?
Danny DeVito.
Danny, hilarious.
If we're not caring about looks, Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Wait, so
Out
we're
of
not-
all the people, Danny DeVito is the fan. He's one of my favorite actors. Danny DeVito. That would be it.
Yeah,
She said, I can't
cast.
even see it. Perfectly cast.
How do I
Perfectly
even
cast
follow
for it.
that up? Wait. So they don't have to look like us?
Well, no, that's
It's
apparently.
just your
Apparently.
choice. It's just your choice.
It's your choice
I mean,
because
choice.
Will Smith looks
if Will
nothing
Smith
like
can
Serena.
play Richard
Exactly,
Williams, then-
exactly. Because he looks
then
nothing
if
like
Scarlett-
That was
her.
my default thought, though, was like, who looks like me? And so
I know. Kate Beckinsale.
That's for you?
Is that what you're choosing
You
for
going
me?
with Beckinsale?
I accept your nomination of Kate Beckinsale.
Well, not. She can just. We're just throwing that name out there.
Yeah, Tina Fey, maybe. I don't know.
Tina Fey would.
I'm
be
gonna go with like
solid.
a
Yeah.
just to get close to maybe like a Rosario Dawson. or
Rosario
something
Dawson.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no.
That could work
that,
with me.
so that would who would you pick? This is one of those questions that you got to go. Wait a minute.
So we've got Danny DeVito starring as Shang.
Yes.
In the Smackhammer story.
yes, Danny DeVito. I don't know why I like saying that.
Then in your movie Above the Ream.
Above the ring.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We have that's starring Rosario Dawson. All right. How about the Laurie Douglas story?
I would either do
It's called Back the Fuck Up, motherfucker.
Back the Fuck Up, Jessica Chastain,
Oh,
yeah.
you look
Love
like
that.
Jessica.
Good choice.
or Kate McKinnon. I would love for Kate McKinnon.
You
She's
kind of
one
look
my-
like both
which
of
one
them
is she?
mixed together.
Which one is she?
She's on SNL.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with Chastain over that though.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
did,
love Chastain.
is this true? Are you actually originally a redhead?
Yeah, I'm originally a ginger.
A ginger.
I'm a ginger.
That's the thing for me.
In a year, I will dye my hair red if I have not booked anything. If I'm still in the same fucking place,
That's
I'm
the
gonna
thing
go
for me.
red.
I think redheads have magical powers.
They need to rebrand a redhead though, like instead of the fire crotch.
How did y'all get that? What
I don't
what is the
know.
thing with the ginger?
It's some
Right.
some guy that got hurt by a woman with red hair.
He got burned and
Yeah,
it
he's
was
like,
just-
shut up, you fire
Your
crotch.
fryer crotch, and then that was it.
I like to call it a sunset
Men
crotch.
suck.
A sunset crotch.
Sunset crotch.
The PM dawn. I like that.
A
All right,
sunset crotch.
so we got Jessica Chastain.
Hashtag sunset crotch.
Sunset crotch. Maybe a phoenix.
Okay, so Sunset Crotch, the Laurie Douglas story,
Yes.
starring Jessica Chastain.
Yeah. Who would you want to play you? Now you can't play you. It'd
I
have to
can't
be
play
you. Yeah. Like it'd have to be a younger version of you coming up to who you are now.
I guess maybe like a
It's a tough question, huh?
Chiwetel Ejiofor or
Oh, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
well, don't be correcting me.
I'm
Shit,
just
I
trying to
haven't
tell you
even-
how to say. I was like, who's Chiwetel?
Yeah, how do you say it?
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's my homie, so that's how he lets me say it.
He said, I know him. So back up,
So
woman.
it's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who?
I think maybe him or like.
Like a Will Smith?
Oh, see, I was gonna go with the other one. I was gonna go with Alfonso Ribeiro. You know what I mean, like
nice.
Carlton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I could actually, yeah.
yeah, let's
Maybe.
do that.
Yeah, he
Fuck
could do it. Yeah.
Carlton. He's got his own dance.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
I like that. Yeah, I'll have my own dance on the show.
My favorite, okay, I'll give you my favorite actor, if I really would have somebody play me, probably would be, but I know we physically would not look the same, but Jeffrey Wright, that motherfucker
Oh, yeah, Jeffrey.
is intense.
I want to
You know,
see OG on HBO. I gotta check that out.
Yo,
But
it's crazy intense, but it's slow as fuck. Like
Okay.
it's the
yeah.
George
It's a jail story. It's, I
It's
don't
it, but
expect
it's
it
the
to move too
George
fast.
Carlin joke. It's like I'd rather watch flies fuck because it's just sitting there going, okay, next scene, next. It's like Shalimon. It's that long
I bet you that's a category of porn on Pornhub. Fly fucking.
fly fucking. Yeah, of
It's
course.
gotta be. They
Oh,
got-
intense and long.
There's so many categories.
Wow. Okay.
The category section is the longest
I
section.
only like one category. I'm very.
What's your
He's
category?
just missionary.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Love.
Shane
No.
likes married sex. He
I like,
goes to
yeah.
porn sites. He's
I'm
like
in
married
love.
sex.
I like
Sober.
love. I like love sex.
So bright.
Romantic.
Yeah. Lately I don't feel romantic. Lately I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do now.
Yeah, that's savage as fuck.
That's
That's,
what
what
you
I'm
gotta
talking
do.
about.
I just no, yeah, just
Oh.
women is crazy. You're crazy.
Women is crazy.
What-
we like that.
What are the women up to these days? What are they doing?
Let me tell you
Tell us,
about the
Shane.
women.
What are we doing?
Okay. The things that they want that they don't have in themselves is hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you want respect, but you're not really
You don't show it.
You don't show it or you're not respected.
Mm-hmm.
That the shit that kills me with women.
They want you to have all the money, but they don't have their
yeah,
shit together.
it's like
either.
you don't have your shit
Well, then
together
why would
either.
we want you to have a
Yeah.
lot of money if we had a lot of money?
No, I'm saying, but they don't have money themselves. You know
Like,
what I mean?
I-
So
I
Which
did
is
a-
why I need a man with money. Exactly.
Exactly.
But I'm saying
That is
That
the
makes
point.
sense. That
Do
is
the
step
the
your
math.
game up.
No, I posted something and I got like 1,700 hits like that about a rich man can change a woman's life, but a rich woman won't even look a poor man's way.
That's right.
Like, if a man's poor, but what if he's handsome and strong and whatever else? Like, but you're poor. But a woman can have zero.
Yeah.
And a rich dude can literally elevate your life to something that you never could have achieved yourself. Whereas a rich woman will look at a poor man, even if he might be a brilliant poor man, and go, yeah, but you're poor. But I just built a brain in my garage. Yeah, but it's a shabby garage.
Here's the thing.
You're
Here's the
right,
thing.
though. You're right. And that's bullshit. It's very true. I feel like that is a stigma that does need to change within.
Right. What if
male
you're a
and
good
female.
dude that actually can
I'm
make
amazed,
you feel good?
I'm amazed at, and this is
I'm wealthy, though, so
especially,
it's different.
especially here in LA.
Touch your
I think
elbow.
this is a very specific skill that women have in LA
That
is
felt good.
the ability to see the broke on a man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like
It's
they
a
can
scent.
just, like
You
you
can
can walk into
smell it.
yeah, oh yeah. See, they both said it at the same time. You can smell it.
smell broke. It doesn't smell like cash.
What is it? It smells like Dracar Noir or something like that. What is-
Jacquard Noir. It
smells like an air freshener.
Yeah.
smells like Axe body spray. You're like, ooh.
You gotta
did.
look for the ones who smell like cocaine.
But
they
the
have
thing
the
is-
money.
Yes. Yes.
But a dick can change that too. Like if the guy has a small dick, it's also
Like-
most of the time like it's an ender. It's a game ender.
Oh,
So
I
it-
thought you
all
said
the-
an ender like an any belly button.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
It's basically like that.
That's a mangina.
But what if a guy's broke and he has fantastic dick?
I think that I know a lot of
He
people
has
that
a
are
better
down
shot.
for that.
He has a better
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've been in that situation. It's kept me in the game in some situations way longer than I should.
I was dickmatized for a long time. I was dickmatized for 6 years with this guy. I was with him
Yeah.
for 6 years. I loved that motherfucker. He was poor.
I
I
hope you're
paid for
listening.
everything. He had a great dick and a great personality and just nice. But then he fucked me over hardcore.
Hey, you know
He
what
was
they say?
cheating on me. I didn't know. I found
know
out
what they
like
say.
3 years later after we broke up. I was like, oh.
It's just like
Wow.
it's just
That
like
sucks.
BBD told us. You never trust a big dick in a smile. Okay,
That's true.
Get you every time, guys. Hey, listen, we are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. This is one of those ones where we've had so much fun.
Wait.
We've
You
got to the
gotta-
end of the show,
You
and
got
it's
to
like
say something, though.
I maybe I haven't. Maybe you interrupted me before I said
Okay, you
no,
did.
go ahead. No,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You got to say, we were supposed to listen to Marcus about saying your name every time.
Oh, well.
You didn't say
That's
your
a-
name?
Yeah.
Just say it.
All right.
Who's
That's
his name?
Black Pedro.
And that is Shang.
See?
We just said stuff. There you go.
I was leading into something, motherfucker.
Hilarious.
That was cute, you guys.
So, hey guys, so listen, our guests in the studio one more time. We thank you so much for being here, Miss Laurie Douglas, Miss Serena Don. One more time, let everybody know where they can follow, find you, next show coming up, things like that.
Awesome. Once again, Laurie.Douglas, Laurie-Douglas.com. My next show is going to be in Palm Springs on
Yeah.
Sunday at 8 p.m. Hood Bar and Pizzeria.
Yes, I like
Come
that.
on, come on.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Reem.
And then Reem, REEMEDAN. I think my next show is Saturday at the Bunker, guys.
That's a great gig.
I love the Bunker.
Love it.
Hey guys, one more time. We are going to be at the 26th live at Levity Live. I think
Yes.
we're going out with a new song by J News. Oh no. No, we're not. Okay, so we're going to hit y'all with that next week, y'all. We love you for listening every week,
Thank
Tuesday,
you,
3 to
guys.
5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are out. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.